Hello guys, welcome to Sherlock Holmes vs. Jack. Wow, that's very slow, my mouse. Hang on a second, let's... I'm sure I'll have depth of field. Do we go any higher? It's good, widescreen's good. Throw some AA on. Vertical sync we don't want. Color depth. 32 bits, good. Accept. Okay, I have to restart the game for that. If we go over here to controls, this is Sherlock Holmes versus Jack the Ripper. I should have really said that first. But, you know, I need to have on the fly. Sensitivity increasing, so this should be good. Welcome to Fright Night November. Every November, from now on until the end of this channel. The plan is to post videos that are maybe scary, kind of weird, freaky, anything that Steam seems to think is sort of like unusual. So I've got Sherlock Holmes vs. Jack the Ripper. This game, I played the other one, Sherlock Holmes The Awakening. I didn't get it on Steam, I actually bought it from a game store where I live. It was really good. It was a really good game. There were some scary moments. Some bits where you were like walking around like a cellar, or I think it was like a mental hospital. It does it really well. That one I think scared me really well. So I think without any further ado, we're going to jump right in if I start my timer. Okay, here we go. Oh. Hang on, what if I press play now on this one? Oh, I clicked that like 5 times. Oh, hang on guys. Hang on a second. Let's get back into Sherlock Holmes. Okay. Okay, you can see me now. I'll probably just pause for a little bit. So, trademark for rights reserved. So I have this game up here in the top left. Nemesis, Sherlock Holmes the Mystery, Dracula Origin, okay. Oh, that says play more, okay. New game, yes. Here we go. I hope you enjoy.
In the name of my health and yours, Holmes, stop smoking so much. There is more fog in our apartment than in the street.
You are right, Watson, but this evening is never ending, and I have nothing to do but make smoke rings. A more amusing pastime would suit better, but my doctor is against it.
Perhaps a little tune on the violin.
My heart is not in it tonight, Watson. Have you noticed how this cigarette burns? Would you not say it is like a life being consumed? How many lives will end tonight in London? How many crimes will be committed within the life of a single cigarette? Ah, the vanity of existence. It is but complaints and smoke, the meagre panache of its sickly soul.
The tobacco is giving you very sombre thoughts. I am certain that this inactivity will not last. Let's retire. You'll be in better humour tomorrow.
Reason speaks. Let's to bed.
Right guys, I absolutely love Sherlock Holmes. I never watched this TV shows, but I love the games by Frogware. Absolutely magnificent works of art. So there's probably another cutscene. We'll let this play out. Very cool at the moment. It will be fine. Frogware presents. Guys like the panning credits. The graphics you'll get used to. The new adventure of Sherlock Holmes. Sherlock Holmes versus Jack the Ripper. There's a new Sherlock Holmes game out, but I can't remember the fault right now. So I'm gonna wait for it to come on special, maybe it's on Steam or something. Like 75% off, and I'll jump in there. Somewhere in London. Whitechapel. 31st of August, 1888. 3:20 AM. Which is the kind of game you really need to get immersed in, so I'm going to shut up now.
Come this way, my lovely. We'll have a right good time. Wait, let me help you. Oh, it's my hair that pleases you.
The hell? It's on third hand. What would be a cool twist is if it made me play as this guy, as Jack the Ripper. He's very tall. If we were seen from his eyes, of course.
The news is as dark as the sky, Holmes. An inquest has been opened into the murder of a poor woman in the East End. The unfortunate girl was discovered last night, lying in the street, still warm. The murderer was filled with an incredible savagery. Oh, the article gave me shivers down my spine. The inspectors in charge of the case don't seem to have even the slightest lead. A similar murder took place less than a month ago.
Ah, love. A romantic walk, a kiss in the moonlight, a polite refusal, a terrible anger, and a hanging.
This area of Whitechapel is a disgrace to London. The government should take serious note of what is going on there.
Whitechapel? This woman was found in Whitechapel?
Yes, indeed. Bucks Row, to be specific.
Then it was not a question of romance, but of commerce. Unless these women actually take pleasure in the vice, the female nature is completely...
Holmes, do you
I
hear
agree with
yourself?
Holmes.
A woman is dead under unspeakable circumstances. No less than any other, she was a human, and one of Her Majesty's subjects. None of these streetwalkers of which you speak have any other way to survive but by selling their bodies. You know as well as I that our era is not a gentle one, and these women don't have much to look forward to. Some grace, if you would. Do not refuse them your compassion.
Do not say another word, my dear Watson. We shall leave immediately for Whitechapel.
To the scene of the crime?
No, I think it would be better to arrive there a bit later once night has fallen. At the moment, the spot will be overrun by police officers and spectators. It would be impossible to investigate properly.
Then where are we going, Holmes?
The best thing to do would be to head to the police station and attempt to get a copy of the preliminary reports.
But the article in the Star seemed quite complete to me.
You must know, Watson, that journalists often draw conclusions from the facts without a proper understanding of how to do this delicate task. We must obtain the reports from the inspector in charge, as well as those from the coroner.
Very well, Holmes, but all the same.
It seems to me that I have a map of London somewhere, Watson. Can you find it and locate Whitechapel while I get ready?
You are too kind, Holmes. Searching through your mess?
Alright guys, I'm going to check to make sure the footage is fine and I'll see you in a second maybe, but this was in the first game. This whole sort of journal thing, and you can look back at like what's been said in case there was clues there, documents you picked up, items that you have. You can change to first person perspective. See, I can actually look from this sort of perspective, but not a big fan of that third person. Yeah. I don't know whether I like this one as much. Alright, we can change our perspective with R.
Holmes's experiment table.
See? Dynamic help. Look what we can do. Can look at a few things. See, it gives me a lot of help. See, I can look at this and this, but I'm going to check the footage now. I'll see you guys in a sec. Alright guys, I've gone and checked and realised the sound was probably a little bit too high, so I've turned that down. I don't know whether we're going to be playing like this or not. Pretty sure you can run as well. Turn my mouse sensitivity around a little bit, but I want to go and see the dancing men for here.
The Adventure of the Dancing Men. I remember it well.
See, now I'm struggling to... There we go. I think that's the only Sherlock Holmes I've ever watched.
The Queen's initials done in bullet holes. Good old Holmes.
Victoria... Queen Victoria... Can't remember her second name, but...
Holmes's experiment table.
And apparently we can look at this. It looks like a fishing spear.
This is the harpoon that pierced the sailor Peter the Black. Bizarre little relic.
Okay, now I need to find... Oh.
This is the coal bucket in which Holmes keeps his cigars. What a funny idea.
It's quite cool, actually. Just pop up the help, that's his violin.
Treaty on Cornish, the Celtic dialect of Cornwall. And here, medieval pottery. How can Holmes possibly read such things?
I don't know which way I want to play. I quite like the way that I'm like this. Oh. Shaving. So I can't do anything in here. Sometimes you have to skip out of this, you know, so you can like sort of look around. No, only one way out. Oh, top right, though. Now time to start the game. Find the map on the table and click it. The map on the table is here.
A map of London, at last. Let's see. The district of Whitechapel.
Oh, there we go. That's Whitechapel.
I found the map, Holmes, and I was able to locate the Whitechapel police station.
Congratulations, Watson. Come, the game is afoot. You can read the article to me on the way.
Ooh, the game is afoot.
We have arrived, Watson, in Whitechapel.
Not very bright, and what cold! Brr, a typical London morning.
Come, Watson, let's find this police station.
Typical English morning, no matter where you are in the world. Let's find the police station. Well, that was difficult.
Well, this station isn't very well kept, I say.
It's a local outpost, Watson. The daily tasks that confront these constables are not the easiest, and they are poorly paid.
Speech bubble.
Gentlemen, welcome.
Hello, I would like to speak with the Chief Inspector, if you please.
Constable Humphreys here. I am the only one in at the moment. What do you want with the Chief?
My name is Sherlock Holmes. I am...
Sherlock Holmes? The detective that I read about in the papers? Well, that's a treat, that is. You come about the Buck Road case, have you?
Indeed, we...
Not at all. We were just passing by chance. You say that there was a crime recently.
You don't know? You must be the only folk in London who haven't heard.
It won't be long until you find the culprit, no doubt.
Nothing is less certain. Suspects 0. Clues 0. It's not good for us, especially not in this district.
Listen, this isn't what I came here for, but if I can be of service, in a confidential capacity of course, if you can entrust me with a copy of the preliminary reports, I could study them and return later with my conclusions.
It's just that these are official documents. I can't take a decision like that without the inspectors.
The sooner we know the facts in the file, the sooner we can be of help, my friend.
Say, if you are Sherlock Holmes, you can find anything, isn't that true? With your magnifying glass, footprints?
My performance is often embellished by my biographer.
Ah, good, good. I will give you the reports, but could you do me a small favour first? During my rounds, I dropped a leather folder containing some papers. Nothing of importance, but it's a big mistake. I would go looking for it myself, but I am stuck here on duty. I must have lost it near the seedy boarding house not far from here. Left when you leave the courtyard and left again in the lane. Perhaps you could go ask around.
Okay, sure.
We shall see what we can do.
This is very different to the other one. I think I preferred the other one actually over this. But nevertheless, it's quite fun.
Are we going to go look for these documents?
Why not? It'll give us an occasion to take a tour of the district, Watson.
Stupid Watson. Left and then left in the lane. We just talk to anybody. No, that would have been... Oh.
Pardon me, but can you give me some information?
Misery is a terrible thing.
What's that? Oh, it's this guy. Sweet.
I have nothing to ask.
Which means that at some point I will. Left again. So it should be...
Excuse me, my good man.
Nasty weather, eh?
What? What? Anyway, hopefully... Or not. Okay. So where are we actually going?
Excuse me, my good man.
What? I know you.
Prick. So I'm guessing this again, to the left? Jesus, we're huge. I think they got some scaling a little bit off on these. Okay. Oh, there we go.
Good day, sir. You wouldn't happen to have seen a leather folder on the ground around here, would you?
Good day, gentlemen. Finley, caretaker of this building. Here to serve. And yes, less than an hour ago. But some of the local urchins picked it up and God only knows where it might be now.
That's unfortunate. This police bag contained documents that the local police will miss.
You're inspectors?
Not at all. I am Dr. Watson, and this is Sherlock Holmes, the detective.
Sherlock Holmes, the great detective. You must be here about last night's murder. Have you discovered the identity of the poor woman?
Indeed, I'd only to read the papers.
Mine is dated from this morning, and it does not say who it is.
I'm not really engaged in this case, but if I can help the police, I will do so willingly.
Oh, to be sure. I've been told that Inspector Aberline is in charge. A very capable man.
So, according to you, I have no chance of finding this folder then?
Indeed. But I, on the other hand, should be able to find it. Do me a favour, in exchange. A vagrant comes almost every night to sleep in one of the nooks not far from my windows. He coughs, howls, sometimes even sings. He's quite hefty and I don't dare approach him. I've lost 3 tenants because of him. If it's you who speaks to the police, they will take this matter more seriously. Tell them about the captain. They'll know who you're talking about. In the meantime, I'll find your police bag.
Okay, so I have to do this guy a favour to do the other guy a favour.
Let's go to the police station.
But I'm going to have to ask the guy at the police station for a favour. To run around a little bit. I remember the other one that I played. I never used to play it in this version, but in this in first person mode. But you used to be able to like navigate the character with the WASD keys, even in third person.
So, gentlemen, have you found my police bag?
Not quite yet. Do you know a vagrant who goes by the name of the Captain?
Captain? Yes, an old sailor, strong as a Turk and tattooed from head to toe. The drink has turned him into a derelict.
He appears to be causing some problems for the caretaker of the building at the end of the street.
What do you want us to do? Every night, stairwells, halls and porches become public dormitories, and people don't only come to sleep. I believe this man has a niece who puts him up sometimes. Her lodgings are in Commercial Street, right after the alley with the boarding house. You won't forget my folder, will you?
No! Oh my god.
Do you believe this woman will agree to have her uncle stay with her?
No idea. Oh well, let's go see her just the same.
Yeah, this is something that I'm not too keen on. You know, you have to do all these errands, but I mean, it does drag the game out a little bit longer than it should be. It's down here, I believe, though.
Pardon me, but can you give me some information?
You coming, dearie?
There. It's not here. It's this alley at the very end, I think. This door? Nope. Or not? This door? Nope. Okay, let's have a look at my folder. Don't know how to bring it up. T? Nope. M? Nope.
I have nothing to ask.
Is it the
There.
end?
This is where the niece of the captain must live.
Didn't even notice that. Well done, Sherlock Holmes. Excuse
Good
me!
goodness, would you happen to be the niece of the man known as the captain?
Oh, yes, that would be me. What has he done this time? He isn't... Oh my god, I'm on my way.
Miss, we have come to ask if you could have your uncle come live with you. He sleeps under the windows of a boarding house, causes the caretaker no end of problems.
I know. I've lodged him for a while, and he was the same here. My landlord made me kick him out. I'm ashamed, you know. I never should have, given the state of his health. He coughs day and night.
There might be a way to calm his cough. I am a doctor. I could examine him.
He went to see a doctor at the clinic. But the medicine costs too much. I can hardly pay my rent.
We will see to it. Where might your uncle be found?
I don't know. He must be in the vicinity, but I don't know exactly where.
Oh,
We will find him.
Holmes, this is serious. Find an alcoholic in Whitechapel? A needle in a haystack would be easier.
Come, dear doctor, let's trust to our lucky star. Moreover, we also have our informers, remember?
Are you referring to those brats to whom you are always giving charity?
Exactly, my secret police. Some of them must surely roam in this area. It suffices to find them.
alright, so there's a guy on the corner. Oh. Hello, Watson. Alright guys, I'm going to cut it here. This was pretty a nice change from whatever I've been uploading recently. This will be on November the 1st. Have a good November the 1st, and I will see you next time. Good night.